What's going on, guys? And we're on the Crew 2 today, and like I said, I will be covering all the classes here for the best sets you guys want to go after for parts. So obviously this video I am covering Rally Raid, which is honestly one of the most used classes, especially in the lovely summits we have. And well, this class is going to be the one that you really want to go after because it seems like every summit almost requires one of these vehicles for something. So getting right into the first set you probably want to go after is going to be the Scorebreaker set. Now, when it comes to the Rally Raid class, it really depends on what you're doing. Obviously, for these parts, you're not going to really use Scorebreaker just randomly unless you're using it for a summit. I really don't think there's a point of using it besides that. But if you are going after pretty much any of these summit vehicles, you're going to need the Scorebreaker set for your Rally Raid vehicle. A lot of people are wondering why people are using Rally Raid vehicles on even the street slaloms, because, well, you're looking to score really fast on those, and there's actually two parts on the Rally Raid class. I was in a summit a long time ago, and it actually has 12% on the skilled instead of 10, which definitely seems to have a bit of a difference there. And you will even notice that when scoring, because you're going for the highest score for these, obviously you're going against a ton of other people. Like, because you can only score like 157,000 on these skills in the summits, but getting the highest score you possibly can is going to help you tremendously. Now, like I said in the previous video on one of the other classes I did, you're going to really want to go after a Loot Digger if you're actually going after these setups here, because you can get Loot Digger with Gold Finder and Lucky, and having this as a full set will give you double the parts drop, which will give you more of the chances of getting these parts on the mission, so I highly recommend doing that. Sometimes you might get lucky and actually get Scorebreaker before, or even Nitro Chemist before you actually even get the Loot Digger set and even need to use it, which is kind of insane. Depends on how lucky you are with the part sets you're going after. But if you manage to get a Loot Digger set, just pop that on, do some races, and you'll probably get the parts really, really quickly. Now, I know a lot of people are wondering what vehicle you should be using on the slaloms. Now, this really depends on what you like or what you like to drive. Not everyone likes to use the bikes on them because sometimes the bikes can be kind of wonky. But for me, I use the Ducati Monster on pretty much every slalom in the summit that's out. Sometimes I use cars, but normally I just use a motorcycle because they're really, really easy to handle and wig in and out through the little checkpoints there. It makes it really simple. I do not have the Hummer HX, so I do not use that. I know a lot of the guys also use that for the summits, but it really depends, like I said, on what you prefer to drive. But for me, I do use a motorcycle on those. Now, obviously, getting into races, you're going to want to use a Nitro Chemist. Big shocker there, right? Probably not, but the Nitro Chemist is probably going to be your best bet doing any of these races, obviously. Now, there's a lot of different sets for the Rally Raid. I noticed I actually have like 3 or 4 Nitro Chemist sets for Rally Raid, and this is the one I normally run when I'm doing races. Pure and Ventilator obviously are really important. If we check out the stats here, during a jump refills 5%. When you're doing Rally Raid races, you're normally getting air and jumping a lot, so that really does help a lot. Getting air, refilling nitrous because you want nitro as much as possible. And then you have pure, which increases nitro power by 9% because this is a actual summit set here. That is why it is 9 and 5 instead of the lower percentages there. So summit sets are definitely worth going after, guys. And like I said, these is pretty much what you're going to be running, because when you're going in these summits, guys, you're going to want speed. You're going to want as much powers you can get in the best time you could possibly go after with these. It really depends, like I said, on what you prefer to use, but obviously depending on the race, no restriction, use whatever vehicle you like. But if there's a certain vehicle you have to use, at least put a good build on it, and Nitro Chemist will pretty much help you from there. All the vehicles seem to be pretty well balanced in this game, and it helps a lot. Anyway, guys, that will pretty much cover the Rally Raid. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Go after these classes, guys. Get these part sets on your vehicles. If you're going after these vehicles in these summits, I would do it, because we have the next new motor pass on Wednesday, and who knows what they're going to add. Who knows what vehicles they're going to add. Dope vehicles probably coming to the summit again. You're going to want to get them, guys. Thank you so much for watching.